at the end of the year. All of that stuff just come to one little moment.
And also for the cut line, right? Like, this could be so crucial for her. If you see last year how close people were in the cut line, they would be tripping right now. Yeah. But here it's actually pretty mellow, pretty mild, and as you see, Connor up and riding.
Here we go with the first ride. Connor O'Leary on the backhand. Nice snap to start off with O'Leary, and the surfer from Cronulla, Australia, is going to lean on that, and we're going to see the first number for the round of 16 for the men.
It almost feels like you have no traction, and right here, kind of very similar approaches, very similar waves. Obviously, Caio had probably a little bit more opportunity with a closeout turn, but they're probably going to come out pretty close scores because Caio ended up falling on the last turn.
Yeah.
Just a quick little whip up to the top, but I ultimately don't think that that's going to be a score that'll stay in his final two.
Caio Ibelli goes backhand as well. One, and could not close out that final maneuver, so he's going to get credit for that first backhand snap, and we'll be waiting for scores between Caio Ibelli and Connor O'Leary to populate and set this heat.
You know, you want to get it done in the smooth water, but sure enough, here it is, all the suds, and he did well through that one, but then right here, look at how much froth is on the face. The lip just doesn't, you know, it's vibrating.
Yeah.
It's just like he wants to pull you off your board.
Yes, and like you said, it's just to get the drive through the through your board is so tough when you have a lot of white water.
A 3.33 for Ibelli and a 2.67 for Connor O'Leary. Here's O'Leary, wave number 2 for the Australian. Again, choosing to go right, kicks out, and the priority will shift. So priority air to Connor O'Leary at this point. Just going to get a half a point for that wave. So he handed it right back over.
You can ride a brand new fresh board. That's confidence in your shaper.
And so Connor going first here. And as we check out the replay, I think Caio took that closeout. The numbers coming through, that was a 3.73 for Connor O'Leary.
He said he warmed up on it. As we see, wow, that was a hollow one.
Yeah.
That was a critical
and he's gonna ride
job.
it.
And very warm welcome back to the MEO Rip Curl Portugal Pro, having a swing in live action. Here goes Caio Ibelli, and he deals with a little bump on the opening section. Check the speed, big punt from Caio, and he'll chuck that away mid-air. Here to talk you through it, Johnny, myself, Paul Evans. It's the Woz. Hello, mate. Joe Shianka patrolling the lineup right now, looking to carry on his stellar start to the season. Big hit on the backhand from O'Leary. He'll tag it again. So Connor on his 4th wave, looking to improve. He's just in the 3s with his high score thus far. And a combo of turns always feels nice. So let's get a look here.
Yeah, it finds a nice wave with some clear water on the beginning. You know, kind of went foamy on the end. They're taking a look at it heat by heat. Wow, Caio falling out of the sky underneath the lip, and Ethan taking it. Just, I think maybe just a set priority, you know, just to get rid of the noise.
Connor again, bang, backhand, really nice. Look at the flow and the drive from him. Puts it up one more time. That crease on the wave just allows him time to give it a nudge. So the 517 prior to that is going to get another number.
And that mullet flying in the wind, I mean, beautiful. Look at this guy coming off the bottom, hair out the back, and then flares the fins, gets some spray. You know, timing is perfect. Everything about Connor is just impressive. Like the way that he knows how to meet power with power right there, having to deal with backwash and lip and falling and white water, just everything coming together for him. So great work right there from Connor O'Leary to have a couple of turns in succession. You know, he's doing his job in finding the heavy wave and the consequential wave, but he needs to execute.
It goes Caio Ibelli, bang, venom on that backhand hit. That was huge. And again, beautiful turn.
Comes off the bottom, identifies a beautiful section and just ripped into it. And you know, unfortunately he got to that last lip line where he just kind of pivoted. So this first one he hits it but comes out with speed. You see him pushing back down on that front foot, and this one he kind of windshield wiper just to get it up there. Isn't able to get back onto that front foot in time, and so that thing just kind of passed him up.
No, she will be kicking herself for that, particularly when you think start to the season with the injury as well. Meanwhile, let's stick with live here. Ibelli backing himself on a wave. There was so much bump on that. He went over the moguls as he was dropping in, unable to take on a turn. If the good waves comes through Connor will use his priority and go, which is what he's going to do here. On the left, looking to pull in, grabs the face. This one's open, another section, and he comes out. Connor O'Leary with a great tube. Haven't seen loads of those so far today, those open ones, and he ain't done yet. Big speed slash, hangs onto it almost on the inside. Connor getting some cover.
Can you imagine just sitting there watching your opponent with priority taking off on a wave like this, knowing that's the score you need, and you have to let your opponent have it, and he's just going to capitalize, get a perfect little barrel, come out, try and get a little snap off on the end, but gets bucked off by the undulation of the surface. But look at this tube, technique, grabs the wall, holds himself back behind it, and then goes for that extra piece there. That was a decision that had to get made on the fly, and great decision to stay in it and really thread through, come out. So, you know, Connor, here's Caio's wave after Connor, didn't offer up much.
5-4-3 for the last, and he gets out of our first round of 16 heat. Join us for more live action from Portugal.